What's up everybody, how's it going? It's Beck, aka Dan's Wait here, and welcome to this commentary playthrough of Bioshock 2. This is a remastered version. I'm playing it on Steam, and Bioshock is a franchise that I have a lot of love for. I have Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 3 on the channel, well, Bioshock Infinite on the channel. If you haven't seen Bioshock before, I definitely recommend watching the first game. You might enjoy it if you haven't already. And if you have watched 1 or you've played 1 and you're looking forward to 2, then welcome to the playthrough. This is something that I've wanted to have on the channel for a very long time. I played Infinite in 2013 and uploaded it to the channel, and I think Bioshock 1 in 2016. So this is very, very long overdue, but I have some time to play through it. And in more recent times, I've been wanting to go back to this game, back into the world of Rapture. So this has come at a good time. So I'm hoping that we'll enjoy our time back in Rapture, and you guys will enjoy this playthrough. I think Bioshock 2 is a little bit underrated because of how hyped and how huge Bioshock Infinite was, and how great Bioshock 1 was. Now, I don't think Bioshock 2 is as good as Bioshock 1, but I still think it's a very good game, and apparently it has a really, really good DLC, which I've never played before. So at the end of the playthrough, I might be playing the DLC as well, depending on how things go. So without much further ado, let's get into it and return to Rapture. Okay, regular difficulty as always, we don't want to go too crazy. And I have not played Bioshock for a long time.
Look, Daddy, it's you. Let's go out to play, Daddy. More angels, Daddy. This way.
Get the item! Come with us, little girl. You want some, big guy? Bigger than hard! Harder than hard! Get out of here, freak!
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head. Fire.
Sheesh. Now that is an intense start.
hear me? You're sick.
Alright, here we go. Welcome to Bioshock 2, my friends. It looks pretty nice, doesn't it? I mean, that first FMV, it's a bit annoying that even though it's the remastered edition, I don't think they upscaled that or like made it better or remade it at all, unfortunately. But the actual game itself, like the gameplay, it looks pretty nice, man. I'm playing in 4K. There's not that many sort of graphics options to choose from, but I think it looks pretty good. I mean, considering how old the game is, I think it holds up pretty nice, and it's nice to play a game that's not hugely taxing on my GPU either. I've been trying to play Cyberpunk again, and it was an absolute mess, so I just thought, you know what, forget it. Let me just go back to something more reliable that I'll be able to enjoy. And yes, of course, the big highlight thing here for this one is that we get to play as a Big Daddy. These guys were terrifying in the first game, so big and powerful, and you actually get to play as one in Bioshock 2, so it should be interesting to be able to experience Rapture from their perspective and have their tools at our disposal. It always gets me how crazy these splicers are to take these guys on, because they look so flipping scary. They have a giant drill, and these guys are just coming at them like it's nothing. They're insane. Fallen is Babylon. I don't know if these are real life figures that we should know. None of them jump out at me as someone I recognize, but I bet there's going to be people in the comments that recognize like literally every single person here. I doubt they're just random people. But yes, Big Daddy. But it really does look nice. I'm enjoying it. I've always loved like the environments and the art direction of Bioshock. So it doesn't need to look like incredibly detailed or whatever. It just has a nice style and a nice atmosphere. That's good enough. Okay. See, this is going to be a problem for me. I spent a little bit of time trying to play Cyberpunk to get back into that game, and for that one, to be able to sprint, you press down L. So I've spent a bit of time doing that, and there is a lot of games for which pressing down L is the method to sprint. But in this game, it's crouch. So look forward to seeing me crouch constantly, like in battle and stuff. Because you literally can't sprint, I believe. There is no way to sprint as a Big Daddy. Ooh. Yeah, that's a sign of things to come. But yeah, because you cannot sprint, I'm just going to be like in battle when instinctively I want to sprint away. I'm just going to keep doing this. So get ready for that. Plasmid therapies. Man, it's been such a long time. It really is nice to get back into Bioshock. Lamb is watching. It's one of these games where a lot of people have said, like, you know, it was too scary for me to play, or like it's really scary. And in hindsight, like, it can be pretty damn scary. But for some reason, like, while playing it, it's never been a game that I've categorized as scary. Like, it does have its jump scare moments, but for some reason I've just never categorized it as such. It's never felt that way.
I need this. Do you hear me?
Anyway, let's start looting. I've always enjoyed the looting of Bioshock as well. Even the little sound effects and stuff.
Lesson 1, mop jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
Okay, pool room generator. So yeah, as always, I'll be doing my best to try and get all of these like audio recordings and stuff, but probably fail. I think I got a fair few of them in the first game.
family a service. Dying.
No, here we
They
go.
dead this time.
It's weird, he's still got the hit in first. Like, come on, man. The drill was already spinning. And we've got key codes. 1540. Maybe it's the other way around. Oh, okay. Whoa. That's a nice little start. Yes, sir. Sauna is still going. Nice.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
That's actually really interesting when you think about that. Like, if there was some kind of genetic enhancement you could make so that you externally, you could look like you're always in shape, maybe it stops you putting on weight and that kind of thing, would people ever exercise again? Like, how many people would just never bother to exercise ever if they didn't need, if they had the aesthetic look that they wanted to anyway? Even if internally they weren't as healthy, if they could just look good, I think a lot of people just wouldn't bother. I mean, for me as well, it'd be tough. It definitely would be. But my exercise has always been tough for me. I like to play sports when I can. Like, that's fun. Like, doing exercise in that sort of format is great. But exercise for the sake of working out / exercise, I've always been terrible at that. Okay, from Eleanor. Please hurry, Daddy. Come soon to find me. What gets me is that she was a little sister like 10 years ago. Shouldn't she be like an adolescent now? This looks a bit childish, doesn't it? Or she wrote these a very long time ago. Here we go. First plasmid. Give me the good stuff. Oof.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better. Daddy!
Yep, we're going to be fighting that thing eventually. And it's not going to be pretty. But yes, we've got our first plasmid already. Electro Bolt that we all know and love. I think Bioshock 2 is one of these games where it's a double-edged sword because it's so similar to Bioshock 1 that if you really love Bioshock 1, then that's not too big a deal. But people who did criticize Bioshock 2 did so, one of the main reasons they did, I think, was because it was so similar and it didn't really add much to the Bioshock 1 experience. So it depends how you look at it, really. And I think for this particular playthrough, it's really not a problem for me because I haven't played Bioshock 1 in like 5 years. And well, this one for probably even longer because I first played these on PS3 like a long time ago. So for me, the fact that it's very similar to 1, it doesn't really matter because I haven't played 1. But if you play them back to back in close quarters, then I think you're much more likely to notice it, and it might be a bigger negative, I think, if that's your experience. There we go. Shock an enemy and then attack. Yes, shock him and clock him. Clonked. Clonked. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, before we do that, let's loot. Okay. $37 already. That's, hey, if you break that down to dollars per hour, we're balling. Quick work.
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
I feel like this could be some kind of good cinematograph or something. If you could just... Oh look, Big Daddy's just chilling out there. Damn. But yeah, Tannenbaum was one of the like important figures from the first game. And well, in the first game, depending on your decisions, if you harvested the little sisters, you got a bad ending, and if you saved them, then you got a good ending, and you ended up basically saving them and going back above ground with the little sisters and having a happily ever after. But the fact that Tannenbaum is back down here, it's... Big Daddy performing repairs. Thank you. Before I go into there...
To my daughter, Eleanor, soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor, yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Yeah, Sophia got some big plans. Oh my god, there you go. That's the fear factor. But like I say, despite the fact that that sort of stuff happens, it just, for some reason, I just don't feel, it doesn't feel like a horror game. Well, it isn't a horror game, but you get what I mean. I just, the scariness of it doesn't seem to be that much of a factor for me.
I haven't had a taste of Adam in weeks.
Shock the water. Yes, sir.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
Yeah, she's taken shit over after Ryan, I guess. Return. Is this Tannenbaum's return? Yes.
I am back in Rapture after so many years. The little ones I rescued are grown up, and think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten.
Wow.
But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
So there you go. That is the premise. That's why she's made her return. Someone is kidnapping / stealing little girls from above sea level and bringing them down here and turning them into little sisters. And there we go. River gun.
Lord, Lord. I saw it written there. Oh, well.
Okay, I used a lot of rivets for that, but it was worth it. Okay. So one thing I'll do my best to try and do in this playthrough is try to make use of stuff and not just use the rivet gun or something like over and over again. Especially when I'm LPing stuff for other people to watch, it's something that I focus on a lot more. As mentioned in other playthroughs, like I'm sure a lot of people do, it's not just me, but I get into like a habit of finding one or two things that work, and I just basically use that the entire playthrough, and I don't use all of the options sometimes. So I try my best to sort of mix it up and use different things as I play, but no guarantees, but at least it's something that I'm conscious of.
Barely made it down alive.
Wow, color picture.
But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Okay, so someone's come in search of his kid. I'm sure he's not the only one. It must have been one of those things where plenty of people tried to come down here to find out what's going on and never made it back. Right, let's go. Is she real? I think so.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Oh god. No, not the big sister. Sheesh. Yeah, you see I was crouching again. I hate these things. Damn it. Oh. Okay, so it wasn't a full-on battle. You had to kind of do half damage. But yes, there's your first indication.
Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, Big Sister is always watching.
Oh, yes.
To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
So yeah, imagine how tough and annoying Big Daddies were, and then just imagine something like them, but much quicker and more agile. Big Sisters are definitely a problem. I think it's a while before you properly fight one, though. Ammo type. Well, only one type for now. Yeah, they were nice enough to give us some health kits after our first encounter there. Ah.
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. When she deems it necessary to chide me for working, the words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of bearing my child, I am given pause. Till now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
Okay. Here we go. Making me waste my Eve. So intense music though. Okay. Don't think I'll be ambushed. He says. Another first aid kit. Are we continuing the battle here? I don't remember doing that, but... Oh boy. Well, thankfully we're in a Big Daddy suit, so we should be fine. Nothing to fear. We just keep moving forward. Actually, I think it's this way, yeah.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But Rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
There we go. Whoa, what is that on his shoulder? That's freaking huge. It's some kind of rocket launcher. Damn. I'm always amazed by just how many splices there still are in Rapture. Like, haven't they all died yet? Good grief. And it's interesting that the little sisters are all a very specific type. Like, if they are really being kidnapped and being put to work, they certainly have a very specific type that they're going for. But yeah, the aesthetic of this game I've always just really loved. I mean, I'd love to have a full-on remake of Bioshock someday. It would look so nice. I mean, with this kind of stuff, you can tell how dated it is. I mean, but that doesn't mean that the general aesthetic is not pretty still. I really hope it happens. I don't know what the odds are of another Bioshock game, because I think Ken Levine left Irrational Games, or Irrational Games closed down. I don't remember the exact thing, but I'm not sure if another Bioshock is specifically possible, but it would be nice to see one someday. It has been a very long time. I mean, look, Bioshock Infinite was 2013. That's 8 years now. So... at least if we're not getting a new one, it'd be nice to have a remake for sure. There's the money shot. Sound like a proper lion roar. Atlantic Express, there it is. And she's just everywhere. Like a bad dream. The fact that you can't sprint and you have to fight a flipping big sister is so annoying. It's not fair. And we're back. I miss that music as well, man. It really is good to be back, yeah?
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Mr. Delta. Come on now.
I'll take 3 this time. You understand that?
Whoa. It's a Big Daddy graveyard. This reminded me of The Last of Us 2, the way the different cults like hung each other up. Dang. But I've got 5 hypos already, that's pretty good. Yeesh.
Fucking thing never works, never!
Let's try and do some shock and clock. I mean, I hear it on my left, but... Let's have a look. Let's go for it. Ah, what a bastard.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
Okay. Get some beans. Nice, nice, and nice. Ah, yes. Good old hacking. Press RT to fire at machines and subvert them to your side. I don't remember how the hacking worked in this game. I know the pipes from the first one. To hack a machine, press A to stop the needle on a green section of the meter. Oh yeah, this. Okay. Oof, just about. I was nearly too quick. Yeah, I think this is more intuitive than the pipe one. I think the pipe one is better short term for like the way it makes you think a bit differently, but long term it did get a bit annoying. This one is a bit more of a sustainable kind of hacking model for the entirety of a game. Okay, so the blue ones are even better. Get a blue bonus while hacking to upgrade their damage. That's good. Hey, buddy. Let's kick some splicer ass. We will be reborn. Yeah, when it's a bit more cramped like this, I think I'll keep my drill out more often. Because I can just clock people. Close range. You see what I mean? Like, as an aesthetic, it really does look nice. And I think they've done the water well. Like, this engine, it renders flowing water pretty nicely. Where you at? I'm trying to draw them into the water so I can electrocute them, but... That didn't work. Yeah, it didn't quite work as I intended, but...
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
We reject the self. Yeah, you can already see there's two, like, highly opposing philosophies that are going to be at work here. Let me explore this side first. The end of Ryan is the end of the self. Ken Levine always was a bit of a philosopher. Now, actually that might be the right way.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
So that's how she got involved with things, but she actually had a different kind of idea.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden.
Oh boy.
Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
Oh yes, I'm sure it is.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Not really sure. Oh man. Is this a... Oh. Damn it. I wasted all of them rivets. It was a set piece. I couldn't tell. Search corpses for loot. Where are the corpses at? Can I like surface here? No. Okay. Right, there's a corpse. Remote hack dart, nice. Triple digits for dollars already. Nice.
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
Okay. We need all the help we can get. The only thing is, I wonder if it's better to do this like mid-battle, if I want to switch in between two, because I can just see myself having the rivet gun and then accidentally firing a remote hack dart or something. Okay. I thought I heard someone, but beta chamber. Okay. Wow, nothing here to loot. That's, by Bioshock standards, that's a surprise.
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Okay. Let's fire one off.
Gotta stash myself!
Okay. Spotting enemies and sending security bots after them. Getting a blue bonus while hacking for a longer... Okay. Can I just completely stay out of this now and just watch them? Ah, damn it. They dead? Ah, they're going to send one after me as well, right? Oh, this is a friendly one to me, isn't it? And I can make an ally now. Can I not? Yes, I've got two of them on my side now. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Works for me. But does this expire? It had a countdown timer, but I think because I've hacked it once, it stays hacked, I think. Hopefully it does. Alright, I've got my two little bodyguards as well. Life is good. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just a game with so much loot potential. Okay. Let's go, boys. Oh, we got a Prezi.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
Okay, there you go. She looks older now. Telekinesis. Yes, sir.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
It's the Resident Evil 8 lady. Okay. Oh, it just gives us some free items. Nice. I've already got full health, so it won't help. Right? Can it give me anything else? No. The more important question is how can I... Okay, so that's how I can do it without wasting anything. Right. Let's go. She knows the way.
Up topside now, eyeballing with all the kids.
Oh no! That's what I was trying to do.
Kindergarten full of cutesy little brats.
Yeah. One of those security bots are getting taken out. Are they all down? I don't think so. Well, I think I've got them all actually. Just try and clean the area out. Okay. Alright, looting time. I wonder when we're going to get to the first Circus of Values. Oh, I took some alcohol, that's why I lost some Eve there. Whoops. Right, that's a shortcut way back here. Let me deactivate these guys for a sec. Just making too much noise. It's been a very long time since I've heard the old Circus of Values jingle. It gets very annoying later on, but I do kind of want to hear it now. Fuel your cravings at the Circus of Values. I can hear the singing, but I can't see the splicer. Eve dispenser. Yes. Love a freebie. What happened to the people?
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
It's the love of a little sister. Use telekinesis. Okay, so I can get back out through there, but I should probably get this first.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Alright, let's give this a hack.
Chain snap. Now paradise
Get a blue bonus. Yeah, you get a free health kit.
and you
Perfect.
with her. But we are never alone. We shall live on. Join the Rapture family and be reborn.
Got a healthy number of rivets as well, that's good. Someone decided to drop my latest mixtape in here for some reason. That's the only reasonable explanation for that heat.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
Angry, half cheering in agreement. Wow. That's a hell of a debate and a hell of a topic. Reality is consensus. It's so dangerous, but also to an extent so true as well. Being able to marry up what should be or what could be objective reality and what consensus is just, it's crazy. Oh, there you go. I see them. Hello. Yeah, the second one shouldn't have really blown up, but I'll take it. Okay, almost up to $200.
Rapture was to be your paradise. You grasped the so-called great chain of progress and pulled hard in your own interest. But then, the great chain snapped. Now paradise is dying, and you with her. But we are never alone. We shall live on. Join the Rapture family and be reborn.
Everyone loves a bit of propaganda in this game.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
That is true. And here it is, my friends, the circus of value. I know you love it. Get a blue bonus by hacking to drop a free item. Beautiful.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Yeah. Okay. I got 4 out of 5. I mean, I've got 206. That's a lot, no? I can surely spend it on one first aid kit. Then again, I think a healing station costs like $9 to heal, and I can get a free one. But I don't need to be too stingy right now. 206 seems like a lot. So. Okay, and I'm full on rivet as well. Lamb will lead the way. They're not gonna let us fight her just yet.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Okay, but I've got some barrels here. Oh, splicers. Where you at? See how much damage you still take anyway? I'm going to take out this turret as well. God damn it. Okay. I've always thought the difficulty balance of this game is pretty damn good as well. For regular difficulty, it's one of these games where when you do get into these battles, you really have to stay on your toes, and it is quite high energy and sometimes stressful. But it's good. I mean, because of the Vita chambers, if you play without Vita chambers, that makes life much, much more difficult. But with them on, the penalty for death isn't huge either. So I've always thought they did a good job of that. Oh.
Stop ignoring me!
I was trying to switch over to this, but I pressed it one time too many. That's the only thing, like when you're in the heat of battle and you're firing off and you want to do a quick change of fire, you can end up using this one instead. And stopping time in the middle of a battle just doesn't feel like it's how it should be done. Let's use the health kit. Yeah, the hacking is fine so far, but I do remember as you get later on in the game it can get really difficult. And there's certain things that are very difficult to hack, like certain safes and stuff, where you might need like 10 goes to get it, and even then you might not. Okay. Not happening, buddy. Splices, man.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in Rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
So the setup is there. Seems simple enough. Just head to the other side of the city and save the girl. Yeesh. Wow, I don't know why. Must have been low health already or something. You can't normally just take them out with that. Ah, yes, trap rivets. They're going to come in handy a bit later. Excellent. They don't do a huge amount of damage, but they can help slow down the splices in certain situations. I do like the tool set of the Big Daddies. Compared to the first game, it does feel like you have more options, more toys to play with.
Dr. Su Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight. Like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
Yeah, so that gives us a bit more context into the whole bond that he has with the little sister. And of course Suchong, I remember Suchong from the first game. Referred to himself in the third person. Oh, that's a good drop. Go. Okay. I do like the, what was the other line? Come back when you got some money, buddy. Something like that. That was funny. I'm sure we'll run out of money eventually, and we'll get to hear it. Okay. Could I trip up on my own ones? I think... Oh, here we go. Kind of want to do this. Bye-bye. The looting has been going well so far. And I've got a lot of trap rivets as well. 17, that's a good haul. And there's even more in here. Cool. But I think once we go in, there's probably going to be a big battle, so I've got to watch out.
Here, in the ticket booth. Press the button so we can speak face to face.
Yes, dear.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Sheesh, that's aggressive.
Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, there's one of those. Fuck. Any more? Yep. Oh no! That didn't work. That doesn't do a lot of damage, that particular move, but I think I've got him. Okay. Whew.
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, Sport, Esquire.
Sport.
Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
I remember this guy and his accent. Love it. Esquire.